Uh, Anger stems from childhood. Daddies or partners are extremely worried for the health and pain of their pregnant partner, but they are too scared to express this in a caring, supportive way, so they suppress. Caring would mean undermining their male ego. I'm saying ego because it is not the true meaning of being a man. A man is caring, protective, a hunter, ready for action and ready for caressing, ready for giving and ready to take on a danger or responsibility on his broad shoulders, but also to be soft towards his wife and take her care. Daddies, especially the sad dads, are terrified by the small creature that is a newborn. And for many fathers, for the first year, the daddy in him doesn't really connect to this creature until some real communication is sensed or verbal expression and walking, which indicates this creature is actually a human being. Motherhood, and in that sense fatherhood, is threatening to the male ego. Even within a woman, her male ego is threatened by motherhood and will want to survive in some way or another, usually by making career and working hard to compensate the loss of her becoming a mother. A daddy, Kenny Bodanis, wrote a book called Men Get Pregnant Too, and there's the Dad 2.0 Summit where dad bloggers and dads gather. That's what being a modern dad is all about. Men are standing up and saying, I'm a dad, I'm a parent, I'm equal, I love my kids, I want to care for them and the rest of it. I'm human, I can do this. See my fatherhood. It's okay to do the things women do. Sad dads and moms pass on depression to their daughters, which is, again, anger or suppressed energy. Then depression creates isolation. Science and experience are proving that connection, community, and creation are the counterparts of loneliness, separation, and addiction. Are you feeling lonely, depressed, unproductive, or addicted? Create a community. Create a passion. Find the others through your paid passion. A Facebook group, a page, a blog, a Twitter hashtag, an Instagram account, a gathering, a weekly playgroup, an online seminar, a neighborhood charity, go to church, whatever group that is, join a sport. You have to focus on your purpose because technology and social media like Facebook will keep you in an isolation. It's about connecting, sharing, joining, relating, supporting, common creation, and individual effort. An offline community might be an obstacle for you, so the online community is a first step for the ones that are too isolated in their body and mind. Turn to the people beside you today and build a network of people in a similar situation or people that are like family to you or just a great understanding. Even if this is a social worker, therapist, or coach, network. There are no mom jobs, chores, tasks, responsibilities, or roles. There are no dad jobs. There is just parenting. Men's hormones change during the pregnancy and after their babies are born, says Dr. Courtney. Pairing those hormone fluctuations with the neurochemical changes that occur in the brain as a result of sleep deprivation can combine to create the perfect storm for depression that we see peak in the 3rd and 6-month periods. This is according to Dr. Courtney, founder of the website saddaddy.com. While lack of sleep is probably the biggest culprit when it comes to depression amongst new dads, other possible causes include a history of the disease, a dad's rocky relationship with his partner, financial problems or stress, and a sick colicky or premature baby. Men who have experienced the loss of loved ones, either in the adult years prior to becoming a parent or while growing up, are also at increased risk for depression. And this again is according to Dr. Courtney of the website saddads.com. Internalizing our depression and keeping it to ourselves is the worst we can do and will affect the partner, the baby, and the family as a whole severely. We need to break through the aggressive silence. Silence is also violence. Your partner might understand your depression because your partner is in the same situation with a newborn and having children. If your partner is being stubborn about a depressing situation, we need to shake our partner out of it in some way or another to take a little step or reflect. If this has no effect, we can kindly remind them or guide our partner towards professional help and the support of a family member. Easier said than done. Internalizing depression and internal stress carries a bigger risk to the partner, the couple, and the baby. The stress is more likely to come out as violence and aggression. I think there are two solutions to avoiding and minimizing the postnatal depression in both men and women. One, we need to follow a course in what to expect and learn more about what it means to have children and being in the parenthood. Even if there's no such course available, make this a priority. You can set up your own group, ask a social worker or your church community or even a befriended couple with kids to be open-hearted. Find your course. Expect the both of you will suffer from depression, so schedule that you will both see a social worker, psychologist or therapist, doula or someone specialized from the hospital as the arrival approaches, and most definitely after the arrival of baby. These actions will prepare you mentally and emotionally for what is to come, and they will prepare a stronger foundation in yourself and with your partner in order to deal with this life transformation. There will be more space or openness to talk about the struggle and depression once this habit is created. There will also simply be more knowledge about the mother's changing body and the care of a baby, which will weigh heavy on both the man and the woman. Getting help is essential, taking control of oneself. If you think your partner or loved one is suffering from this form of depression, encourage them to get help for everyone's sake. Dr. Courtney says, research consistently shows that a father's postpartum depression has a negative and long-term impact on the psychological, social, and behavioral development of his children, especially boys. We see this in children as young as 2, all the way through adolescence and into young adulthood. This remains true regardless of whether the mother is depressed. If both parents are depressed, the child's development is even more severely disrupted. So even if you, as one-side parent, can contribute to the wellness of the child, then do it. Your partner might follow, or you pass time as the child is outgrown certain ages. And conscious parenting says, your child is not in control of your emotions. It's very scary for a child to think that they would be. You own your own feelings and emotions. Depression is a medical condition and can easily be healed, but left untreated, it is likely to stay and provoke consequences. Also, the child will not miraculously disappear or change. Having children has its daily struggles for years to come. In Becoming a Father, author Dr. William Sears shares his own story of maturing into fatherhood and the important work of raising children. And conscious parenting also says, you think they reflect on their behavior when you shout on them, but it makes them change themselves. They will change themselves to not make others angry. And this is exactly where anger is suppressed and where depression comes in, whether you're a child or a child adult. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And share your story. Share your struggles that you had with depression or that you still have with depression, or your take on it. Share so it becomes less of a taboo and more open. Now that you know the context of the fact that dads and women get depressed from being pregnant and becoming unpregnant, and from the duty of having children. Thank you. This was Andromeda, Mommy Life Coach on Instagram. And you can visit me on my website, mommylifecoachme.com. I'm a certified trainer and andragogist. I specialize in child-parent relationships. Thank you.